Com isso ela ficou mais velha, né? Daí voltou para poder tentar ajudar. E se ela explode lá, congela a cidade de novo.
The devil you know.
Diabo que você...
Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under. She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed. She was immediately hit with the smell of It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of paper. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus Liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped fail. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange, muttering a curse under her breath. She dashed over and dove.
Ela tá lá no papinho bestinha dela.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic. Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Que isso?
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncrete's. He paused for a moment.
Caralho, esse cachorrinho então é o pai ou o cara que não morreu, o dono da cidade. Caralho, em vez de...
Kerr gave a bow of deference. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Nossa, caralho! Ele conseguiu voltar no...
His face began to contort and expand as...
Ele não morreu, então.
A hushed horror. This is a story about change. Sharper examined his new hands. Sharper choked out a crude squawk. A frustrated rumble sprinkled through the crowd.
Malícia. Deixa eu ver onde usa malícia, gente.
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
You're covered! Caralho, o fundador tá vivo.
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
Caralho, você foi inesperado. Caralho, é um mó cuzão também. O fundador é um mó cuzão.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride. He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt... Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate... Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked.
Carai, fudeu.
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image.
Chap tá
The
vivo.
fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The end. This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now. You can feel it, right? We can't let Sharper win. He might... Let's see.
Tem um shield lá, mas acho que não vai mudar nada. Acho que a única coisa que vai mudar é esse aqui, ó.
There was a malice lurking behind those, like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder. Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to... Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Cara, eu voltei. Tem outro cachorrinho aqui. Quem é o cachorrinho ali?
The two scurried off, eagerly for...
É o coisa e o Sharper e o outro. Caralho, o Chap dominou a cidade.
He aired a long haul. Luca felt his eyes getting heavy. He conceded to its lumpy. Once again, Luca found himself in a This time, he took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing the source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up, and he plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket. A keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. You made me proud, buckaroo. Luca turned to face him. Dad, what is this place? A warm grin grew across his father's. A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together. Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single... Wait? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. That's up to you. Without knowing why, Luca... Is any of this real? Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses. Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. And you? The doppelganger choked back tears. I'm as real as the part of you that's angry. He's gone. Does that make sense? Through his tears, his father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, buckaroo. Luca was startled from a commanding voice rumbled. Just as Luca sprang to... Chapter 5. Dangers big and... Luca stumbled back. He heard, keeping his eyes as his hand grasped the door handle. Luca, a large figure clumsily wriggled up through the...
Caralho!
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Rolo.
Luca's jaw... He peered more closely at the man standing. Something about him was only bigger, changed. Rolo proudly presented his hands to... Luca moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony. His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo.
Rolo shadowboxed a few. With a yelp, Rolo dove behind Luca. She shot a nervous glance at Rolo. Beck's eyes narrowed.
Ah, tá com cabelo. Será que ela tá com cabelo? Ah, acho que é. Porque ela tá com cabelo. Bateu, ela ficou mais velha.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Ilona. Até reclamando da cidade, que é uma cidade pequena, que não tem nada pra fazer.
She sighed, and after she flashed a slight.
Ah, eles prenderam a mãe dela. A outra mãe dela. Cara, pegaram a mãe dela.
Luca gave Rolo a quick elbow to the Beck flicked a large Rolo started to wiggle with excitement. Chapter 6.
Cara!